Hey YouTube, what's going on? Today I just want to go over a quick jewel crafting guide for Guild Wars 2. I'm going to go over pretty much the basics of what you're going to do every 75 levels.
Ideas are like cream, good ones rise to the top.
You're going to want to buy 300 ore of the tier that you're on, but I already am around 128, so I already did copper, so I'm doing silver now. And I already did, I'm almost done silver, so I don't need 300 ore, so I'm going to go ahead and get 100 this time. And then you need some jewels. I'll do carnelian, and I'll just do 2 for you. Carnelian and peridot, whatever. Okay,
So what should we do in the case of a golem uprising?
Impossible. This addition inhibitor prevents any insurgent behavior.
And if someone determined a way to suppress the inhibitor?
Well, then we die or we bow down to our new golem
I'm gonna do 15 of them. No, I'm 22. Just gonna make a bunch of those. And then pick up my stuff. No. Don't want to pick up my stuff? Oh, I already picked it up. Wow, silly. And then you're gonna go over to whichever city you're in, the Jewelcrafting table. And that's right over here. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm only level 6. One other thing I would like to recommend for crafting is do it before you're 80, because crafting gives you a good amount of EXP in this game. It's probably quicker than leveling as long as you can craft and afford to keep doing it. So what you want to do first is take your ore and refine it to ingots. Then you have all your ingots, and then you want to come up here and for the first time you go to craft, after you did that initial thing, you have to make different types of things to combine them and then find out what the recipe is. So craft a few of each of these. I'm only going to just do one to show you. Then you come over to discovery, and then you take your band and oh, it's the setting I need. Band, setting, and then a jewel, and then you craft, and then it'll give you a recipe, which you can make this forever now. So discovering recipes, it's literally you discover them. You usually don't buy them, but you can find plans, and the jewel crafting master guy up on the steps over here, you could buy rare plans from him. So then you do that, and then you make what you need to make, and then now you have the recipe that you can keep making things with. So then you see what you need. I need a chain and a setting along with my nuggets. So I'm going to make
You've not spent a lot of time in the jungle, have you?
enough for that plan, so I'll just skip ahead and do that. And then, you know, you have all of your materials for what you're creating, and then I'll show you what happens when you make one of these. You get a substantial amount, 648 EXP for every time you make something when you're at 128 jewel crafting level. I'm gonna make the rest of these, and you can tell, you know, your EXP goes up a lot every time you gain a level. So essentially, if you get to 400, it can give you around 10 levels. So I'd really suggest, you know, if you're like 70 or something and you didn't start crafting yet, start it and finish it before you're 80, and you should most likely hit 80 before you finish leveling up your jewel crafting, because the leveling system in this game, it's pretty linear. It's not like WoW or anything, so it's almost the same amount of EXP for every single next level. So I'd really suggest waiting until you're later on in your experience before you start crafting, but I don't mind doing the grinding because I'm trying to get legendary weapons on my guys. So that's pretty much my guide for this. It's pretty much the same for every single profession. You make shit, you discover shit, and then you make more shit out of the shit you discovered. And then you just go and see what's gonna get you the most amount of output for your materials that you have. And also one other thing to note about jewel crafting, or crafting, any crafting for that matter, if the recipe you're looking at turns gray, you won't get any more experience from that.
You look exhausted.
This dark
You're working too hard.
orangey color you'll get the most experience out of, followed by this
Spent a lot
lighter
of time in the jungle, haven't
orange. You can tell they're different colors. And then yellow will give you pretty good EXP. And then it goes to green, which is kind of shitty. You might find yourself having to make a few greens to get the last couple levels. And then blues give you barely any XP at all. And then, you know, it goes down to gray, which doesn't give you anything. So that's pretty much how you do crafting in this game. It's really simple. You just want to make sure when you're going around leveling up that you're mining everything that you can, because that's really the only thing you can do for this profession, just mining the ore and gems, because they both come from mining. So alright guys, that'll do it for me. Good luck crafting, and hopefully you found this a little useful. See you guys later.